I should tell you that, so this is the football, this is the ring, this is the carriage or the bed, which we're going to be laying on, and then these are the shoulder blocks, and then these are the straps. So we've got this short strap, and we've also got the long strap. But as we go, I'll show you guys, like it's hard to remember it all. Okay, so we'll, yes.
Does it matter which yellow stone is it?
No, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'll have everyone laying down on their beds with our head in the headrest. And then let's have our feet on the footbar. And let's also hold on to our rings. So I'll pass you guys rings. Yeah. And then no, we're not doing that one. So we're going to have our feet on the footbar, rings in our hands, and then heads flat, laying down. And then let's have our toes on the footbar, in fact, and we'll have our feet spread hip distance apart. And then toes on the footbar?
Toes.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's inhale to prepare, and then exhale, we're going to press out into a leg press. So we'll just press out with the balls of our feet. Yeah, let's not get it. Yeah, leg press. Yeah. So and then we'll inhale to return. So, making sure that we inhale to prepare, we exhale as we press out, and then we'll inhale as we return. Okay. And then, since we're pressing through the balls of our feet or through our toes, we should be engaging our quads here, getting it nice and warm. And then, so if we're feeling good here, next time we press out, let's float one of our legs into tabletop. So it's a single leg press. So tabletop is when yes. How do you already know this?
I'm cheating on the feet.
No, that's good. So we'll press out into tabletop and then return the carriage back in, and then let's switch legs. So we'll return both of our feet back onto the footbar, and then as the carriage comes in, and then we press out with one leg at a time. Yes. Great form, ladies. Okay, we'll do this for another 5 counts, and then we're going to switch to some glute and hamstring focused leg press. So in 5, can I have everyone meet me with their carriages closed, feet are on the footbar. In 3, 2, 1, carriages are shut, feet are on the footbar. Now let's have our heels on the footbar instead. Feet are still hip distance apart, and then we'll just go through the same leg press. So we'll inhale, then we exhale as we press our legs out. Exhale as we push out, and then inhale and our way back. And if we're feeling good here, let's add a mid-range pulse. So next time we press out, let's bring our carriage in halfway, and then we'll just pulse up and down. And as you pulse, let's also do a ring squeeze. So we'll pulse up and down, fully extend, and then return our carriage back in. So making sure that we're breathing. Okay, and then in 5, we'll just work through those pulses. So I'll have everyone meet me with their carriages halfway. In 3, 2, 1, carriages halfway, and then we'll just pulse up an inch and down an inch, and we'll continue squeezing our ring. So we'll just do these little pulse movements. Squeezing the ring like as if you want to break it. Yes, like that. Getting our arms nice and warm. We'll be here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's fully press out and then return back in. Okay. Now you guys can take a moment to rest, and then we're going to do some hip bridges. Okay. So when everyone is ready, let's put then yeah, it's better